Hey, how's it? This is the Foundation coming at you with the Cowboys versus Lions video. You know who I'm rolling with? I'm rolling with the Cowboys. This is a conference opponent. Need these types of wins. You know, it can help you. It can hurt you. We got to stay pace with the Redskins. We got to stay pace with the Eagles. We got to keep the Giants a little bit behind us. Well, I'll start off with the defense. Surprise, because they need to carry us a little bit longer. Surprise, surprise, though. Sean Lee is out for a few weeks. Some people not surprised by it, like me. Some people was even expecting for Sean Lee to get hurt. So, not faulting them for that. You know, that's the way it is. But that's why we drafted LVE. Now, before I go into a little bit further, yes, I wasn't too happy when we drafted him. And on my reaction every video says it all. But not because of I hated him. It was because I disliked a lot of guys more, you know, and all that. And if I gotta say sorry when the time comes to have to say that I was wrong about LV, I'll gladly do that. But anyway, you know, the thing that the pleasant surprise about LVE is that the amount of time that he missed training camp and preseason wise, each week he's gotten better. You know, he was cleaning up some plays in the Seahawks game, so that's a positive in the right. That's the thing that's moving in the right direction for him. Jalen Smith, he has such an infectious charisma about him that I'm just waiting for him to have that one, you know. And this, because once he gets that going, a turnover or something, he's gonna raise the level of this defense to new heights, you know, because they're gonna want to step up their game because that's the kind of attitude he has. Malik Collins is gonna be missing in this game. Unfortunate. Tyron Crawford has been spending more time at tackle. Maybe he can test that rookie out like how people been testing our rookie out, you know, with his experience and all that. I need Gregory and Taco to step up, to not have D-Law run through double teams all the time. You know, I need those two guys to step up. Byron Jones, he's been one of the, you know, like he doesn't have any interceptions yet, but he's been one of the better cornerbacks in the league. You know, he's been, you know, guys don't complete too much against him and everything. Cheeto is no slouch. I mean, Cheeto's been unfortunate that had some plays that made on him that was very solid plays. You know, there was that one blown assignment, but that was more on the safety than him and everything. So, and which we need them because, hey, they got a good wide receiving core there in Detroit. It's great to see Xavier Woods back. You know, I didn't think that he, you know, he was probably hoping to have a monster game because who was on the opposite side last week. But with Xavier Woods, you know, like one thing it does, it brings Jeff Heath back closer to the line of scrimmage. He can help adjust and call the plays for the defense, you know, with Sean Lee not being there. He's one of the better guys at doing that. And then on top of that, he gives Kayvon Frazier that plate, not that big plate, but that's that not just enough plate where he fills all that up and everything like that. So, you know, Lions, you know, Stafford has been capable of having big games against us. Kerryon Johnson, which I think we're gonna be talking, a lot of people are gonna be talking about him by the midway through the season. Their first 100-yard rusher in over 4 or 5 years, maybe even 6 years. So, you know, gotta stop him. Offensively, I'm gonna talk about something real quick, but I gotta say this: the funniest thing about this matchup is that one thing that they do well is stopping the pass. We're not that good at. The flip side of it is we're one of the best at running the ball. They don't stop the ball. They don't stop the running. You know, and all that. And yeah, on a side note, my review of the Seahawks game, you know, I was kind of ranting and hollering about Zeke a little bit. I got a comment that saying that I was being too critical of Zeke. I was throwing too much blame on him. I wasn't blaming him for the loss. I was very frustrated, with some of the things that did happen. But at the same time, too, this is why I was sounding a little bit harsh. Is because that's how much I think of Zeke. That's how much I think he helps this whole team be better. When he caught that ball, he caught that pass, but he caught it out of bounds and ran it in. The guy was trying to tackle him. He broke it right off, and that was this. If he doesn't step out of bounds there, they would have been talking to him breaking that tackle. Like, you're not denying me. When he had that big run and he fumbled the ball, he was like, I can get this. You talk about chunk plays, I can get the chunk plays, baby. That's what I think about Zeke. And then for the most important things, our offensive line is struggling to protect Dak. It is struggling to protect Dak. Run the ball with Zeke. Let the offensive line build their confidence up. Having them going, man, they're really running the ball on us. And even though a lot has to do with Zeke, it's gonna still build confidence in Connor Williams and build back. Maybe give Tyron Smith a little bit more confidence and all that. Letting Zach Martin be more nasty. Giving Lyle Collins a chance to get back to his form and everything like that. That's why I was a little bit harsh and all that. I know it's not his fault. He only carried the ball 16 times, but at the same time too, it's like, again, that's how much I think about him and all that. And then when they're wearing out the team, every time they see Zeke running in the middle of the pile, everybody's gonna be like, the defensive end is gonna be like, huh? The defensive tackle is like, wait, what, wait, where did he go? Kind of thing. And then, and then it helps out Dak even more. Dak has got to step up. There is no question about that. Cole Beasley, but then it's going to help Cole Beasley be open in the middle. Help our tight ends that is struggling to get free access. Maybe get on an open area. Go, hey, I'm there. I need Michael Gallup to step up. I mean, bro, I'm high on this kid. I want him to be better and all that. If Bryce Butler got to come in this game, I was never a really big fan of Bryce Butler, but if that helps Dak get confidence, hey, step up and do it, bro. You wanted to be the number one receiver at the end before the off season. This is your chance. The Cowboys gave you a chance to be a number one. If you're on the field, go and do it. Tavon Austin. I mean, it's so frustrating, but every time that him and Zeke is involved in a play, nothing but big things happen, and I don't know why we cannot exhaust every squeeze it, like every little drop out, and then when you do something else with it, So it seems like I was harsh on Zeke. Is just, I know if he gets going, this team rises. Let's get this win. Ponyola boys. And like always,